Hi everyone, it's Greg from Vial Factory, and today is the second part of our two-part series on how you can really up your game this year by staying in touch with your past clients and your sphere of influence. So if you missed the first segment, really what I talked about is the problem the industry faces today and why that is and how you can overcome that. So that's what we're going to talk about today is the tips. And so just to really quickly recap, we talked about agents today are having a harder time staying in touch, even though they've got all this great technology, than they did 20 years ago or 30 years ago when all they had was the phone. So here's some tips on how to take the best of yesterday and the best of today to really stay connected with your past clients and sphere of influence and really up your sales this year. So tip number one, get your database organized. Whether you use Google or Outlook, or you have a fancy CRM like Top Producer or eEdge, whatever it may be, get a database and get your contacts organized. And start real simple. What I would suggest is start with grouping by A, B, and C. A are those past clients or those people that know and trust you and would happily refer you. That's your A-list clients. Your B clients are people that you know and likely would refer you if they were asked or if you told them how to do so. And C, your C contacts are people that you really haven't met, maybe an internet lead, maybe you just had a brief conversation with, exchanged an email. Those would be your C clients. So filter your contacts into A, B, and C. And remember, every A and B client that you have that you stay in touch with properly, not by automated emails and mail outs. I don't consider that properly staying in touch. For every one of those that you do properly stay in touch with, that's worth $1,000 a year to you annually in the form of past or repeat business and, more importantly, referrals. So, just to recap, number one, filter your database into A, B, and C. Number two, this is where we bring a bit about the best about today's technology together with the best of yesterday. Social media. Social media is a phenomenal tool to stay in touch. And here's what you want to do. If you don't have a social media account, I would start with Facebook because it's by far the most popular. And if you already do, what you want to do is you want to take those A, B, and C contacts that you've grouped and you want to put them and you want to connect with them, in your social media site. So let's talk about Facebook, for example. The first thing you want to do is create a list in Facebook, call it prospects, and take all those ABC contacts and friend them if they are on social media. That way, what you can do is you can filter just on those contacts. So if you spend 5-10 minutes a day on Facebook, consider it prospecting. Filter your news feed on those prospects, and that way it gives you a chance to interact with them and engage with them. Maybe like their statuses or make a comment or share something they have, right? It's really connecting with them, and that's the pure power of social media. Social media is meant to be like a dinner party. It's not meant to be like a billboard. And when I see so many agents doing wrong on social media is they treat it like it's a place to advertise, right? And now you're trying to generate those cold leads where you've got people that already know and trust you. So that's my tip there on social media. So that's number two. And thirdly, number three is content. Today, to take advantage, the only way you can take advantage of all this great technology today is really have unique and personalized content, right? When you look at blogs, when you look at sharing your blogs on social media, emailing, right? I talked about in the last segment how, we're just getting bombarded with all these canned emails that, you set up an action plan or a drip campaign and it just sends out holiday messages and birthday greetings, right? People are it's past that. We've been oversubscribed to that. So make it personal, and think about it this way. When you read a good book or you watch a movie, you really get to know the character and you get to warm up to the character. Well, that's what creating content personalized to you can do for you. So stay away from canned content. Make your content personal. And there's services out there. Vial Factory is one of them that can take and ghostwrite for you. If you love to write yourself, great. But just get your story out there and keep it balanced. Show you're an expert in real estate. You know your local area, and also talk about your interests. Right? Again, people want to get to know you. We have clients all the time that say they go to a listing presentation or they get a call from someone and the person says, it's like we already know you, right? Because they're following their content, they're reading their blogs, they're seeing them on social media. So those are the ways to really effectively stay in touch. Another way social media can help you is birthdays. So in the last segment I talked about when it was my birthday, I get all these canned responses. Well, you know what? Social media is a great way to tell you whose birthday it is. You know, and that's a great thing to do, is check each day. If you see someone it's their birthday and they're in your prospecting list, don't just give them a message on Facebook or send them an automated email. Actually, I would just take that right out of my marketing plan. But pick up the phone and call them. And that's a perfect marriage of the best of yesterday, the good old-fashioned phone, and the technology of social media today to alert you when people's birthday is. So whether it's in your social media or you set it up in your CRM to notify you it's someone's birthday, take a couple minutes and pick up that phone and call them. They really appreciate it, right? And it's not like you're hounding them, because you're genuinely caring about them and showing an interest to them, and that will pay dividends. So there you go, 3 quick tips to help you stay in touch and work that, earn those $1,000 bills for every contact you have in your A and B list every year. Thanks for watching, and all the best, and have a great day.
Want more great tips on growing your network and staying in touch from Viral Factory? It's easy. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, add us on Google+, or follow us on LinkedIn.